Hello ladies and gentlemen, and welcome back to my channel for another Threezero scale anime figure unboxing and review. Now today we are taking a look at none other than Naruto himself from the series, also called Naruto. Now I got mine from toyswonderland.com. Link for that is in the description below. They do have installment plans and a reward system. While you're down there, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon and join button so you're notified as soon as a brand new review goes live on the channel. As for the box art, it not only is quite colourful down below, but it's a bunch of fun. We've got the figure jumping through the air with his Rasengan, we've got some wind and smoke effects, Naruto down below, plus his name once again. On the side of the box, the symbol for the Hidden Leaf Village. Now, in my previous Naruto video, people absolutely destroyed me in the comments section. They said, Justin, your Japanese pronunciation, it's terrible. And I do apologise, but I'm just an Australian noob, I guess. Yeah, my Japanese pronunciation, it's not so good. Up top on the back, Naruto, another image of the figure plus his accessories, then down below, some warnings and legal info. If we flip open the Velcro closure front cover, another product shot, plus a sneak preview of the figure inside. Now I'm pretty curious to see how far Threezero are going to go with this line. Zen Creation is also making Naruto figures, and they're also in 1/6 scale. So who is going to make more Naruto characters? Well, we'll have to wait and see. First in-hand impressions are, yeah, this guy is significantly smaller than the one we've already reviewed, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. What we are going to do now, though, is get all of his accessories laid out in the light box and take a closer look at everything he comes with. Normally, we'd start off with the display base first, but unfortunately, he doesn't have one. We won't dwell on it too long, but I really think that Threezero, you'll need to give us bases in the future. Now, he does come with his frog purse, aka Gamma-chan. It's nicely sculpted with some wrinkling, it's clearly quite full. The mouth is done in this shiny silver, love the bug eyes, plus the little logo around the front. Pronunciation, I know I probably butchered that, I'm so sorry. Now, he does come with his Rasengan. I like these little floating pieces around the edges. It's done in translucent plastic with some blue shading, and on the inside, it almost looks crystallized. It's a nice touch, and definitely something I wasn't expecting. Now, in order to attach it to his hand, there's a little peg and a peg port. You simply plug it in, and job done. That means he can hold it one-handed, but unfortunately, you only get one pair of gripping hands, so if you want to use them for anything else, that peg is always going to be there. I do want to save my full thoughts on the faceplates for when we get the figure out here, but instead of doing swap out head sculpts, you get swap out faceplates, kind of like what Bandai does. They simply slide under the headband, and you'll see all three options on the figure a little bit later. The only thing I'll say for now is the print for the blue eyes on these two is really clean, and overall, I like the selection. I mean, having 3 swap out options, that's not a bad spread. You do get 2 kunai. I like the gunmetal paint with the speckling on the surface. The handle looks like a wrap, although the sculpt is a little bit soft. But then again, this is an anime figure, I guess that makes sense. They also give you 4 shuriken, and they are a little bit prickly, so do be careful. They are painted in the exact same way as the kunai, meaning they look good. One of the more delicate accessories is his real string first Hokage necklace. I do like the paint on the crystal, and yes, he can wear this. Don't worry, I'll show you. And lastly, a full array of hands. Now, these are very flat and smooth. They're almost devoid of detail except for the fingernails, but once again, it's an anime figure. That works for me. Would I have liked to have seen some realistic shading and some skin speckling? Maybe it could have worked, but this kind of works as well. What we are going to do now, though, is get Naruto himself out here. Standing straight up and down in the light box, no crazy poses or accessories or anything like that. And so far, yeah, Threezero, well done. For a first figure in a brand new line, there was a lot riding on this guy, but I think they've delivered. They've given us a brand new body. It's a small frame. Not the first time I've said that in this video, and probably not the last either, but it's perfectly suited to Naruto. He's a young dude. He's got anime proportions with the bigger head compared to his body, but that's bang on. I reckon it makes him look even better. Is he 100% perfect? I actually don't know. Maybe we have to dive in a little bit deeper and then we can suss it out. Up close and personal, kicking things off with the head sculpt first. I really like it. I think it's a dead ringer for Naruto. His hair up top is quite spiky and very vibrant yellow. There isn't any shading to speak of, but on camera it kind of looks like there is. You'll just have to take my word for it, there isn't. That's just all the natural shadows getting the job done. He does have his bandana with the shiny metallic plate up front. It's all fully sculpted, and around the back there's a little tie. It looks pretty good. Now, you can adjust the collar if it's sitting too high or too low for you. It's totally up to you. Now, he does come with multiple faceplates. This is the stoic one, which looks good, but it's definitely not my favorite. But this one definitely could be. He's got this big cheesy grin. I love the way this looks. It suits him perfectly, but I don't know. That third option is kind of calling my name. Oh yes, this is my favorite. The wackiest, the goofiest of the bunch, but there's more to it than that. It tells a story, it's super expressive, and it can work in a bunch of poses. I love the super big white eyes with this kind of sketched outline. You also have some shading towards the back of the mouth, so it looks like this deep crevice, where in reality it isn't. It's relatively shallow. Now, I do have just one complaint, and it goes for all three faceplates. The faceplates are painted skin tone where the neck is sculpted plastic. That means if you look up close, there is a subtle but noticeable skin tone mismatch between those two pieces. I do also have him wearing the first Hokage necklace, but technically you're supposed to tuck that in, but then you'd never see it, so there's no real point in him wearing it anyway. But just having it there, I guess, is enough for some people. For me, I'm not sure what I'm going to do with it, whether I have him holding it or wearing it, we'll have to wait and see. When it comes to the outfit, honestly, I can't fault it. This might be some of Threezero's best work ever. Now, it is relatively simple, I'm not gonna lie, but translating an anime or manga property into a real, tactile 1/6 scale figure, it can't have been easy to do. I love the super vibrant orange, the dark blue, and the white collar, all accurate to the show. You've got the red symbol around the back. Plus, this piece is on wires. It's a little bit posable. If you're wondering, ooh, can you take the jacket off with that zipper? No, unfortunately, you can't. This zipper, it's not real. It looks real, but the jacket is fully stitched, so if you do want to take it off, you're gonna have to grab some scissors. Underneath, he is wearing a black shirt, but he does have some printed detail on his belly. You also have the 3/4 length sleeves rolled up, and yes, they are adjustable. For his pants, around the back, a real working pocket and a non-working bag. It's fully sculpted and painted. It's kind of pegged into the pants. Interesting, but it gets the job done. Then around the front you have some more working pockets. You could totally pop stuff in. Coming down to his legs, it's an asymmetrical design. Both sides are rolled up, exposing some ankle. Maybe 3/4 length trousers are coming back in, I don't know. He also has a thigh holster on one side, done in black unpainted plastic, and this white section, it's a little bit weathered. I'm not sure why, seeing as though everything else is super clean, but they decided to do it, and I can't say it looks terrible. Then coming down to the shoes, oh yes, you can peep his toes. They're fully sculpted, including the nails. Plus, it's a split cut design with this cuff piece up on top. you wouldn't really be able to tell because that's nicely engineered, it looks almost seamless. On the underside, some fully sculpted tread. For a quick side-by-side comparison, on the left, Threezero's Naruto from the earlier seasons, and on the right, Zen Creations Naruto from Naruto Shippuden. He's a little bit older, and that's why he's taller. His outfit is different, some would say more refined, but I don't know which I prefer. My eye is being drawn to Threezero's, maybe because it's newer, but you'll have to let me know which you prefer down below. One thing that kind of throws this off is the Threezero's head is a little bit big, but that's anime proportions. Even in Dragon Ball, the young kids, their heads are huge and their bodies are a little bit smaller. Going over articulation, do bear in mind this is my personal copy, so I'm going to be a touch more careful. Starting off with the head sculpt, it's on a rubbery articulated neck with a double ball peg up top and down below. Looking forward to there, looking back to there, swivel and pivot side to side. The arms will go up to there, forward and back, butterfly joint at the shoulder that also hinges up and down. Swivel at the bicep, double bend at the elbow going way past 90, plus a regular hinge and swivel for the wrist peg. The torso does crunch forward at the midsection and the waist. Going back, swivel and pivot. The legs will go forward to there, going out to there, swivel at the upper thigh, double bend at the knee going the full way, and lastly a split cut boot design with a double ball peg down here for the ankle. Wrapping up on Threezero's Naruto from the show Naruto. Now, going into this, I was excited, but I kinda thought to myself, do I really need another Naruto figure in 1/6 scale? It turns out, yes, I did. This guy is awesome. Is he perfect? I posed that question earlier, but we're coming back round. Yeah, I think he might be. It depends on you. If you don't like the proportions, if you don't like the outfit, if you don't like certain accessories, then no, he's not going to be for you. But for me, I'm all in on this line. This guy as the first entry, he has me very excited for what's to come. Unfortunately though, the one complaint I do have is, Threezero, you've struck again, no display base. Why? Zen Creation give us display base with their Naruto figures, so if they're doing it, I would totally expect you all to do the same. Fingers crossed, one day they can give us a proper base for their 1/6 scale figures. Now I got mine from toyswonderland.com. Link for that is in the description below. They do have installment plans and a reward system. While you're down there, why not hit that subscribe, bell notification icon and join button if you like the sound of seeing your name in the end credits of my reviews. Like, comment and subscribe, and we'll catch you in the next video.